Hello Aryan, this is Dad from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. This is the second video that I'm making for you. This video is on Excel. Okay, I know that you love Excel, and that's the reason I chose this topic of Excel, so that you'll be very happy. So I'm actually saying smile on your face, and I'm also saying sparkle in your eyes. Alright, so let's begin with Excel. So what exactly is Excel? You know that there is Microsoft has so many softwares, and they have Word, and if you can write in Word, then why the heck Microsoft come up with the software called Excel? So Excel is nothing but it's the spreadsheet application. It's a spreadsheet application. Okay. Now when I see spreadsheet, what exactly that buzzword mean? That buzzword mean that in Excel you have lot of columns like F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. These all vertical lines are nothing but columns, and all these horizontal lines like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all these horizontal lines, right? All these horizontal lines are nothing but rows. So when you see a vertical line, it's nothing but column, and when you see a horizontal line, it's nothing but a row. Okay, now this spreadsheet application is nothing but it is made up of millions of cells. Okay, we'll actually go into the number of the cells that are there in Excel little later on. Okay, but right now you see a small rectangle over here. This is called as cell, a small cell, right? And there are millions of cells, or let's say, you know, there are hundreds and thousands and couple of 100,000 cells maybe. Okay, all right, now I keep cursor over here in this cell. Okay, and this cell is CELL. Okay, that's the spelling of cell. Now I want to find, first of all, each cell is having a unique address. Okay, now what does that really mean? You know, let me try to give the analogy here. Okay, the address of this cell is unique. That means the address of this cell, and I'm going to I'll make color yellow, and I'll make color of this cell as blue. Okay, so the address of this yellow cell and address of this blue cell is different. Okay, so each one have their own unique addresses. Imagine that this is you and this is your friend Akhil. Okay, so you are living in your house, he's living in his house, right? And just the way your houses, both of your houses have different address, this and this cell has a different address. Okay, so now that you know that the address of this cell is unique, let's find out what exactly is the address of this cell. Right, now I want to know what is the address of this cell. Address of this cell is, as I said, the vertical line is the column, and the horizontal line is the row. So if you keep cursor in this cell, you will see that G got highlighted, which is the column, and 4 got highlighted, which is the row, and the address of this cell is column and then row. So it is G4. So if I keep cursor over here, the address is column I and then row 4. So first you have to just move the cursor up. Okay, just move the cursor up and you will see the name of the column, and just move the cursor to your left and you will see the row. so this is going to be I4. And if you are noticing this screen, there's a window out here, right? There's a window out here, and that also displays the address of the cell. So right now cursor is here I4, okay, and while finding out the address of this cell, I have to move the cursor, but without even moving cursor, you can simply go to this cell and you'll find out that the address of this cell is I4. Now if next time when I ask you a question like, you know, tell me what is the name of the what is the address of this cell, then don't do cheating. Try to understand the logic and try to find out yourself without looking into this window what exactly is the address of this cell. So it is column E, row 5. If I keep cursor here, column E, right, move cursor up, see the column, that is E, and move cursor to the left and see the row, that is 11, so it is E11, and you will see that the address of the cell. Okay, now just now I did in order to differentiate between two cells and for you to easily notice the different cells, I just changed the color. So how to change the color of this cell? You can just keep cursor here and then click on this button, and then you will see that there will be a color chart, and you can obviously select any color that you like. Okay, if I keep cursor here and I want to change, you know, I'm just moving cursor on each one of this color, and you will see that the color of this particular cell is changing, right? And then once you like this, suppose you like this color, just click on this color and the color of the cell has already changed. Wonderful. So I'm now going to remove this color. So now I want to remove the color of this cell, so I can just keep cursor here, again click on this color chart, and then there is a button called as no fill. So just click on this no fill, and you can also turn it to white. Okay, now we have around 8 minutes left, so I'm going to teach you how to add two numbers using Excel. Okay, so imagine that I'm going to write simple number 4 here. Okay, and let's change the color, have the color, you know, the way they were. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, 4 and 5, and I'm just going to delete this column. So you have one cell which is 4, another cell which is a number 5, and now I want to find out the sum of these two numbers 4 and 5, and I want that to be displayed in this cell. Okay, so how do I do write? Do I simply type 9 just because I know the answer? No, that's not the way. We want Excel to add these two numbers. Okay, so you have to write a formula. Okay, and again this is basically applicable only for Excel, because you know, when you're doing 4 plus 5 in school, you know how to add 4 plus 5. You know, you have 5 fingers of your one hand and 4 fingers of your other hand, and then you start counting, right? We already did a video on counting, how to count the stuff and stuff like that. So when you go to Abacus, you have your own method of doing it, but in Excel has its own way of doing the calculations. Okay, obviously you don't have to calculate in order to know what is 4 plus 5, because we want to write a formula so that if I let's start, let's see, you know, how to do it, and then probably I'll tell you the idea behind writing the formula. Okay, so how I'm going to write, I need sum of these two numbers in this column. Okay, so I'm just changing the color of this cell where we would like to display the sum. So you can write a formula by saying is equal to and then write the address of this cell. Okay, so what is the address of this cell? F and 4. Okay, F4. Okay, then you have to write plus, and then what is the address of the second cell? It is, if you go up, it is column G. If you go to the left, it is still on row 4, so it is G4. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm writing the formula is, when I need to find out the sum of two numbers, I'm saying the formula is equal to address of first cell plus address of the second cell, and just press enter button, just hit the enter button on your keyboard, and you get 4 plus 5 9. Okay, so when you write this formula, then Excel in the background will do the calculation and it will display you the number. Okay, so the idea is not to write 9 yourself, because you are an intelligent boy, you have done your 5th level of abacus and you can simply add two numbers, right? You can even do the mental math, you're a very smart guy. But for system or for Excel to understand, or for Excel to be able to calculate the sum of two numbers, you have to write this formula, and this formula is equal to the address of first cell plus address of second cell, and Excel will give you the sum of the two numbers. Right, now what is the idea behind this? Now what is the idea of writing this formula? If I say 10, if I change the content of this cell to 10, and then I do 10, and 10 plus 10, you know, 20, and right now you don't have to rewrite this formula, because you have already written a formula that add this cell plus this cell, and it will give you the sum of these two cells, right? So in other words, there are 10 balls in this boxes in this box, and there are another 10 balls in this box, and when you're pouring both the boxes into this bigger box, you're getting the sum. So 10 plus 10 is 20. So as you change the numbers, you know, you don't have to rewrite the formula. So you are just writing a formula is equal to address of first cell plus address of second cell, and you get the sum. So it is pretty simple, very simple, and this is how you can sum up two numbers if you know how to write, the formula, right? So you should know how to find out the address of cell, and then how to write the formula. So the formula is equal to address of first cell plus address of second cell. So if you have, like, if you want to add 5 numbers, then on the 6th column you will write a formula is equal to address of first cell plus address of second cell plus address of third cell plus address of fourth cell plus address of fifth cell, and in the 6th cell you will get the sum of all these numbers. So this is a short 15-minute video for you to give you a primer on how to add two numbers in Excel, and I hope you enjoyed the video on Excel. Third video, I haven't really thought about what to make, but since you like Excel, maybe we'll continue with Excel. Alright, bye.